But yeah, bro, I had to put on the camera for this one, bro, because I feel like I got a lot of shit to talk about, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. But look who I'm at. Look who I'm looking at. Look who's looking at me. So you know where I'm getting my answers from. That's not a question. And if it was a question, I got the answer. But that's another thing. So I'm just thinking, bro. Like me, you as a person, bro. You're changing, bro. You're changing right before my eyes, bro. You feel me? And you know it. You feel me? Like you know what's going on. Like the world is slowly starting to be, become you're a pussy, bro. You're fucking the world, bro. Like the world is yours, bro. Basically, bro. And that's how it feels when I enter places, when I do things, or when I wake up. And it's a good fucking feeling, bro. You feel me? Being on the fifth dimension, bro. Well, I look greasy, bro. But like for real though, like, and it's crazy. Once I went through my spiritual awakening, I noticed it's like, bruh, it's like I woke up and then my relationship started to change. People around me started to become weak. You feel me? Even my mama, my sister, like they both started to change. But I don't know. Now I'm just rambling, bro. Now, like, you feel me? Like I had some good thoughts, but now that and the bitches just dissipated, bro. I should have got it when it was in the moment. You feel me? So now my mind is just going blank. But just know that I'm steady. I'm constantly improving, bro. That's all y'all need to know, bro. You feel me? Like I'm that nigga, bro. I'm doing what I need to do. Like I'm moving in the right path. You feel me? Females is not my focus, bro. I remember there was a time not too long ago, bro. A couple days ago, a week ago, having a female was like something I cared about a lot. You feel me? Like that's what was keeping me up at night. You feel me? Thinking about females. Why don't I have a female? Why is these? You feel me? But then you feel me? I had to get back in nature, like ground myself. Like, bro, you don't need these hoes, bro. You feel me? Like they're a part of the matrix, bro. They're here to distract you, just like everything else, bro. Focus on yourself, bro. You know the deal. You feel me? You focus on yourself, you're gonna be good. You should be happy no matter what, bro. Live the life that God gave you. Like you was put on this earth for a reason, and you need to figure out. Sometimes it's hard. People with kids, it's hard to focus on yourself, bro. I understand. People with jobs, people who don't go to school, it's hard to focus on yourself because you're so distracted. When you have friends, it's hard to focus on yourself because their emotion impacts your emotions and vice versa. But when you're alone, it's like you can tune into how you really feel. You feel me? You can tune into how you really look at things and your perspective, and you don't have nobody to dictate. You feel me? Or change your view on certain outlooks. You feel me? You can learn who you really supposed to be in this life, in this world, in this big ass matrix that was given to us by the higher ups or whoever they may be. You feel me? So like, and that's why I just like, bro. When people see me, bro, it's like, bro, I stay in my own lane. You feel me? I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to be your friend. If you want to be my friend, bro, ask about me, bro. You feel me? Ask about me, bitch. I don't need you, bro. And people don't like that shit sometimes, bro. It can be intimidating, but I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, I'm protecting my energy, bro. I don't need to be your friend, bro. I don't need to give you eye contact. You feel me? And people might say, oh, you're not being a real man. It's like, bro, I don't know where your energy been, bro. You feel me? I don't know what type of energy you possess. You feel me? And especially with me, like, bro, you don't know me, bro. I'm an INFJ, bro. One of the rarest personality types in the whole fucking world. You feel me? And one of the traits of being an INFJ is that I'm very fucking sensitive to people's emotions. Very fucking sensitive, bro. You feel me? It's actually one of my superpowers. Everybody has their own superpower. Being sensitive to other people's own emotions is one of my superpowers. And sometimes, bro, I don't want to just use that on just anybody, bro. I can't, bro. I've done it for too long, and I figure out and I'll notice what it's done to me. You feel me? Like it would drain my fucking energy, bro. And I would be the one missing out at the end of the day, just because I helped you and made you feel good. And you feel me? I don't know you niggas. You feel me? Yeah, you strangers. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting to know you, but like, bro, there's too many human beings on the world, bro. I can't stop and to give my energy to everybody. You feel me? I gotta conserve my shit, bro. And that's what I learned over the years. Like, bro, I gotta conserve my energies, bro. That's why when I walk, bro, I look down, bro. You feel me? Because people don't know, bro. When you look somebody in the eyes, bro, you're transferring that person's energy just by, you feel me, looking in somebody's eye for seconds, bro. That person, you feel me, can make you think a certain way just by the way that nigga looked at you, or just, you feel me, just how somebody looks. It could like switch up your mood real quick. You feel me? So when I walk out, I tend to look down. You feel me? To stay in my own head, to not to get distracted by these other people on earth. You feel me? Because what other people got going on has nothing to do with me. No, nothing at all. Unless I need something from you, unless I want to be your friend, unless I need some information from you, unless you're a female and I want to have a baby with you, or make you my female friend or my girlfriend or something like that, bro. I have no reason to talk to you, bro. Unless you my boss, unless I work for you, you feel me? Other than that, bro, I don't need nobody, bro. Not even my parents, bro. Not even family, bro. Like I don't need y'all. Like I use y'all for my necessities when I need something. Which that's how and that's not being selfish. That's how every human being should be, bro. You feel me? You're supposed to be like for yourself. If you're not, then what the fuck you living for, bro? Don't live for everybody else, anybody else. You can do things for other people, but if you're doing things for other people, make sure that you're doing it to benefit yourself at the end of the day. You feel me? Yeah, you can do things out of just for fun or for freely. You feel me? Just to give donations, or you feel me, volunteer work and shit like that. But do it when you can afford it. You feel me? If you can afford it, then that's the goal in life. You feel me? That's the goal in life, to be able to afford to just give away free love and free, you feel me, without needing anything in return, or without, or giving out that free love and you feel me, not draining anything out of you. Like that's a very hard place to get. You feel me? And that's I think that's my goal, bro. I'm trying to be a calm indestructible, bro. And I'm realizing that money, yeah, I can be indestructible myself, but money does play a valuable part in your power. You feel me? Like it does. Like yeah, like we don't. Money doesn't bring you happiness, but money does bring you power. And having power could make you powerful. Like who doesn't like being powerful? And I want to say being powerful makes you happy, but I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's the right thing to say. I'll have to think about that some more. But you feel me? But I don't know, bro. I just went on a rant. That's why I love nature, bruh. You feel me? Like, I just had a whole fucking, like, whatever, bruh. I'll see y'all, bruh. Back at it again.